Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In previous lecture, we discussed tangent theorem of lesson circle. Today, we are going to discuss two more theorem, that is converse of tangent theorem. The tangent theorem statement is tangent is perpendicular on radius. The tangent passing from the circle is always perpendicular to the radius, that is tangent theorem that we discussed in previous lecture. Today we have to discuss the converse of tangent theorem. The converse of tangent theorem says that if a line is perpendicular to the radius, then the line is a tangent. Okay. If a line is perpendicular to the radius, then it's always a tangent. So the converse of tangent theorem says that if any line is perpendicular on the radius, then that line is always the tangent of the theorem. There is no need to prove this theorem. Just remember the properties of converse of tangent theorem. Converse of tangent theorem says that a line perpendicular to the radius, then that line is always tangent to the circle. Okay. So this is your radius and this line is perpendicular to radius. So that's why this is the tangent. Okay. Your tangent theorem says that tangent is perpendicular to the radius, and converse theorem says that a line is perpendicular to the radius, then the line is the tangent. Okay. Now next we have to prove tangent segment theorem. The statement of tangent segment theorem says that the tangent segment drawn from an external point to the circle are always congruent. Okay. Once more I am repeating. The tangent segment drawn from an external point. So this is your circle. This is one external point P. If we draw the two tangent segment from this external point, suppose this is PA and PB, these tangent segments are always equal. This is your theorem. Okay. So tangent segment theorem says that the tangent segments from an external points are always congruent. That means the given here one circle, one external point, so two PA and PB are the tangents, and we have to prove that these two tangents are equal, that means congruent. Okay. So let's start your theorem. Given is PA and PB are the tangent segments from external point P. Okay. From external point P, there are two tangents PA and PB. Okay. We have to prove PA equal to PB. That means these two tangents are equal. Okay. So to prove this theorem, let's do the construction. This is your center. Now draw the center O, draw OA and OB. And you know that this is perpendicular. Tangent theorem, by tangent theorem, this is perpendicular. OA is perpendicular to PA because the tangent theorem says that tangent is perpendicular on radius. So just now we discussed by tangent theorem, the tangent is perpendicular on radius. Now join OP also. Writing construction. Join OA, OB and OP. Okay. Now right here, let's start your proof. After construction, you can observe there we get two triangles. One is this, one is this. That means one is triangle OAP, another is triangle OBP. Okay. In triangle OAP and triangle OBP. Okay. Angle OAP equal to 90 degree and angle OBP is also equal to 90 degree. Why? Because by tangent theorem. By tangent theorem, these two angles are of 90 degree. Okay. Yes. So if this is your 90 degree angle, then OP become a hypotenuse. Okay, in this two triangle, OP is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse OP congruent to hypotenuse OP. Okay, hypotenuse OP. The reason is common side. Okay, by common side, the hypotenuse is congruent. Now OA is congruent to OB. Segment OA congruent to segment OB. Radius of circle. Radius of circle. Okay. Segment OA is congruent to segment OB, radius of the circle, and radius of same circles are congruent. So therefore triangle OAP is congruent to the triangle OBP by hypotenuse side test. Right here, by hypotenuse side test. Okay. And you know that if the triangles are congruent, then each and every element of the triangles are congruent. So therefore tangent AP is equal to tangent BP, corresponding sides of congruent triangle. Okay, got it? This is your tangent segment theorem. Tangent segment theorem says that the tangent segment drawn from an external point to the circle are always equal. Remember this theorem, we have to apply this theorem while solving the sum. So, as per this statement, I draw here one circle, and from one external point I draw two tangents, one is PA and one is PB. And we have to prove that these two tangents are equal. Okay. So, to prove this theorem, I do some construction. I done the sum construction. I draw OA, OB and OP. After joining this, we get two triangles. So just we have to prove these two triangles congruent. If these two triangles are congruent, then automatically AP is congruent to PP. Okay. So that's why I focus on these two triangles. That means in triangle OAP and in triangle OBP. In these two triangles, we observe the angle on A and angle on B are 90 degree, because by tangent theorem, the tangent is perpendicular on radius. Okay, if this angle is 90 degree, then OP is your hypotenuse, and OP is congruent to OP, that is your hypotenuse. So hypotenuse OP is congruent to hypotenuse OP. Now segment OA is congruent to segment OB because they are the radius of same circle. So that's why these two triangles are congruent by hypotenuse side test. Okay. If these two triangles are congruent, then automatically these two tangent segments are congruent because they are the sides of the triangle. So this is your tangent segment theorem. Remember all the three properties. The first one is tangent is perpendicular on radius. Second one, if a radius is perpendicular on any line on a circle, then that line is always a tangent. And the third one is tangent segment drawn from an external points are always equal. Okay. Now let's move to the practice set 3.1. Okay. Practice set 3.1. Question number 1. Question number 1. The given is AB is the tangent, C is the center of circle, and the radius of this circle is 6 cm. Then answer the following questions. Question number 1. Now see here in this question, AB is the tangent, line AB is a tangent, and point C is the center of this circle, and the radius of this circle is given to you 6 cm, and you have to find the following. Okay. Now number 1, you have to find the measure of angle CAB, that means this angle CAB. You can answer me directly. Angle measure of angle CAB is 90 degree by tangent theorem. So let's start your solution. Solution. First one, measure of angle CAB is equal to 90 degree. The reason is tangent theorem. Okay. Tangent is perpendicular on radius. First answer. Now the second is distance of point C from AB. The distance of point C from AB is nothing but is your radius, and the radius is 6 cm. So the distance of point C from line AB is 6 cm. So let's start. Write your answer. The distance of point C from line AB is equal to the radius of circle, and it's equal to 6 centimeter. Okay, this is your second answer. The distance of point C from line AB is equal to your radius, is nothing but your radius of circle, and radius of circle is 6 centimeter. Now the third one, third question is, in third question distance AB they said 6 centimeter and we know that CA is 6 centimeter, then we have to find BC. Now join BC. Okay, in triangle ABC by Pythagoras theorem you can find BC. Okay, now let's move in triangle ABC. Okay, in triangle ABC, AC is equal to 6 and AB is equal to 6. Okay, so therefore by Pythagoras theorem BC square is equal to AB square plus AC square. Two sides we know 6 and 6 centimeter. To find third side we are going to apply Pythagoras theorem. So right here Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So by Pythagoras theorem BC square is equal to AB square plus AC square. Now substitute the value. BC square is equal to AB 6 square plus AC 6 square. Okay. Now 6 square is 36. So let BC square is equal to 36 plus 36. Okay. So BC square is equal to 36 plus 36, 6, 6, 12, carry 1, 3, 3, 6 and 1, 7, 72. Okay. So therefore BC is equal to under root 72. Find the square root of 72. Factorize it 72. 2 3s are 6, 2 6s are 12 and 6 6s are 36, 6 1s are 6. Okay. So your answer BC is equal to 6 in pair. So 6 root 2 centimeter. Okay. So here we find the distance BC. So right here distance BC is equal to 6 root 2 centimeter. So this is your third answer. In third question in triangle, they said AB is 6 centimeter and AC we know it is the radius is also 6 centimeter and we have to find BC. Here BC is the here this triangle is right angle triangle, so BC is hypotenuse. So that's why I apply here Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem BC square is equal to AB square plus AC square. Then substitute the value. BC square is equal to 6 square plus 6 square. That is 36 plus 36 is 72. So BC square is equal to 72. So BC is equal to under root 72. So BC is 6 root 2. That means distance BC is 6 root 2 centimeter. Now the last number 4, you have to find measure of angle ABC. That means this angle you have to find. Okay. Now observe this triangle. This triangle is a right angle triangle. One angle is 90 degree and two sides are equal. So that's why this triangle is called isosceles right angle triangle. So fourth one, in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, measure of angle CAB is 90 degree and AC is equal to BC. One angle is 90 degree and two sides are equal. So that's why this triangle is isosceles right angle triangle. So therefore triangle ABC is a isosceles right angle triangle. Okay, this triangle is isosceles right angle triangle because one angle is 90 degree and two sides are equal. In isosceles right angle triangle is one angle is 90 degree and the remaining two angles are 45 and 45 degree. So that's why this angle is also 45 degree and this angle is also 45 degree. So write your answer and measure of angle ABC is equal to 45 degree. This is your fourth answer. Okay. This is your question number 1. In question number 1, they said one circle and there is one center. No, the center of this circle is C and the radius is 6 centimeter. And AB is the tangent. Then you have to find the following. Okay. Number 1, you have to find measure of angle CAB. Measure of angle CAB is directly 90 degree because CA is the radius and AB is a tangent. Tangent and radius are always perpendicular to each other by tangent theorem. So therefore measure of angle CAB is 90 degree. Next, you have to find the distance of point C from AB. Okay. The distance of point C from AB is nothing but the radius and radius of circle is given to you 6 centimeter. So your answer is 6 centimeter. Now the third one is in triangle ABC. AB they said 6 centimeter and AC is 6 centimeter because it's radius. Then you have to find BC. Okay. So BC, to find BC, this is a right angle triangle. I use Pythagoras theorem. So in triangle ABC, AC 6, AB 6, and measure of angle ACB is 90 degree. So that's why by Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, BC square is equal to AB square plus AC square. So BC square is equal to AB value is 6 and AC value is 6. So 6 square plus 6 square. That means 36 plus 36. 36 plus 36, 72. So BC is equal to under root 72. So BC is equal to 6 root 2. I factorize 72 here. Okay. 72 is 2 3s are, 2 6s are, 6 6s are, 6 1s are. So your answer is 6 root 2. So your third answer, that means the distance of BC is equal to 6 root 2 centimeter. Now the fourth one you have to find measure of angle ABC. So I proved this triangle ABC is an isosceles right angle triangle because one angle is 90 degree and two sides are equal. So if it is an isosceles right angle triangle, then its angles are 90, 45 and 45. So this angle is 90, the remaining two angles are 45 degree. So therefore measure of angle ABC is 45 degree. Got it? This is your question number 1. Practice set 3.1. Question number 2. Question number 2 is given segment RM and segment RN are the tangent segment at point M and N from an external point R. From an external point R, there are two tangent segments RM and RN. Okay. And here OR is given to you 10 centimeter and R, that means the radius is given to you 5 centimeter. Then you have to find number 1 length of each tangent segment. Just we discussed the theorem of tangent segment. The tangent segment are equal. The tangent drawn from an external points are congruent. So therefore if you find one tangent, then automatically the length of another tangent is same. Okay. And the radius is given to you 5. Next you have to find measure of angle MRO, that means this angle. Then the measure of angle MRN, that means the whole. Okay. So let's start your solution. First of all, join OM and ON. Okay. So join OM and ON. We have joined here OM and ON. And you know that by tangent theorem, tangent is perpendicular on radius. So first of all, join OM and ON. And you know that by tangent theorem, tangent is perpendicular on radius. So therefore, angle OMR and equal to angle OMR is equal to 90 degree. And angle ONR is also equal to 90 degree tangent theorem. Okay. Now radius is given to you 5 centimeter. So OM is also 5 centimeter and ON is also 5 centimeter. The first question you have to find the length of each tangent segment. That means you have to find RM and RM. Okay. To find this tangent segment, select any one triangle. By using any one triangle, you can find one tangent and automatically the second tangent is same by tangent segment theorem. So let's use, I am taking triangle MOR. So let's start. In triangle OMR, measure of angle OMR is equal to 90 degree by tangent theorem. Okay. So therefore by Pythagoras theorem, angle M is 90 degree, so OR is hypotenuse. So OR square is equal to OM square plus RM square. Okay. So therefore now substitute the value OR 10 square, OM is 5 square plus RM square. Okay. Take the square, 10 square is 100, 5 square 25 plus RM square. Okay. 25 that side in plus, in left hand side in minus. So 100 minus 25 is equal to RM square. Okay. 100 minus 25 is 75. So RM square is equal to 75. Okay. So therefore RM is equal to under root 75. Under root 75, 25, 3 is a 75, so 5 root 3. So RM is equal to 5 root 3 centimeter. Okay. And RM is equal to RN. Okay. Tangent segment theorem, the tangent draw from an external point are equal. So RM is equal to RN is equal to 5 root 3. Right here, tangent segment theorem. Okay. So your first answer, that is length of each tangent segment. Therefore, length of each tangent segment is 5 root 3 centimeter. Got it? So the length of each tangent segment is 5 root 3 centimeter. This is your first answer. Okay, once more see here. There are two tangents. They are from point R. That means a tangent draw from an external point. Just we discussed the theorem, tangent segment theorem. The tangent draw from an external point are equal. Now here OR is given to you 10 and R is given to you 5 centimeter. Then you have to find the first one is length of each tangent segment. To find the length of each tangent segment, first of all I join ON and OM. After joining we get two triangles. Okay. So to find the tangent, I use only one triangle because length of both the tangents are same by tangent segment theorem. So I use one triangle, that means triangle OMR. Okay. In triangle OMR, OM value is 5 and OR is 10. So you can find MR by Pythagoras theorem. So I apply here Pythagoras theorem. So right here Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse OR square is equal to OM square plus RM square. Okay, now substitute the value. OR is 10 square, OM is 5 square and RM square. So take a square, 10 square is 100, 25 square, 5 square is 25 plus RM square. Okay. So next step is 100 minus 25 is equal to RM. So you get RM is equal to 5 root 3 centimeter. If RM is 5 root 3 centimeter, then RN is also 5 root 3 centimeter by tangent segment theorem. Okay. So therefore RM is equal to 5 root 3 centimeter. So length of each tangent segment is 5 root 3 centimeter. Got it? This is your first question. Now the second question, you have to find measure of angle MRO. Okay. Now see here, measure of angle MRO. You have to find this angle. Okay. If you observe side opposite to this angle OM is half of its hypotenuse. Okay. Now see here. Now second to OM is equal to 5 and OR is equal to 10. That means OM is half of hypotenuse OR. Okay, so by 30, 60, 90, by converse of 30, 60, 90, the side opposite to 30 is half of hypotenuse. So OM is side opposite to this angle, that means angle MRO. So therefore by converse of 30, 60, 90 theorem, angle MRO is 30 degree. So therefore by converse of 30, 60, 90 theorem. By converse of 30, 60, 90 theorem, angle MRO is equal to 30 degree. Measure of angle MRO is 30 degree. Got it? Okay. Once again see here, OM is the side opposite to angle MRO is 5 and OR is hypotenuse is 10. That means hypotenuse is that means OM, the side opposite to this angle is half of hypotenuse. The side opposite to this angle is half of hypotenuse. That means that angle is 30 degree. By converse of 30, 60, 90 theorem. By converse of 30, 60, 90 theorem, we can say that if the side opposite to the angle is half of hypotenuse, then the angle is 30 degree. Once again, the side opposite to angle is half of hypotenuse, then the angle is 30 degree. So here the side opposite to this angle is half of hypotenuse. So that's why this angle, that is MRO, is 30 degree. Okay. Now the last we have to find MRN. Easy. If MRO is 30 degree, then similarly NRO is also 30 degree. You can write. So 30 degree. So whole angle MRN is 30 plus 30, that means 60 degree. So right here. Right here, similarly, angle, measure of angle NRO is 30 degree and RO is also 30 degree. Okay. So therefore measure of angle MRN. So therefore measure of angle MRN is nothing but measure of angle MRO plus measure of angle NRO. That means 30 plus 30, 60 degree. Got it? This is your third question. Okay. Write in this way. Angle MRO is 30 degree. So similarly angle, measure of angle NRO is 30 degree. So measure of angle MRN is nothing but the addition of measure of angle MRO plus a measure of angle NRO. Got it? So here we complete all the three questions in question number 2. Once more see here. In this question, the two tangent segment from an external point, and you have to find the length of this tangent segment. To find the length of this tangent segment, I join first of all the radius with the center. So we get two triangle. Out of this two triangle, I select one triangle. I focus on one triangle to find the length of tangent, because both the tangents are same, because the tangents drawn from an external point are equal. So I choose one triangle OMR. In this triangle, by Pythagoras theorem, we get RM value is 5√3. Okay, if one tangent is 5√3, then the next tangent is also 5√3 by tangent segment theorem. So therefore the length of tangent segment is 5√3. Second one, we have to find measure of angle MRN. Then we observe here the side opposite to this angle is half of the hypotenuse. So because OM is 5, OR is 10, that means OM is half of hypotenuse OR. So that's why this angle is 30, because the side opposite to this angle is half of hypotenuse. So the angle MRO is 30 degree. Okay. As angle MRO 30 degree, similarly measure of angle NRO is also 30 degree. So whole angle MRN is nothing but the addition of angle MRO plus NRO. That is 30 plus 30, 60 degree. Okay. So today we complete question number 1 and question number 2. In question number 1 there are 4 questions. In question number 2, 3 questions. Okay. So remaining question of exercise 3.1 we will continue in next lecture. Practice these questions. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah.